I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Natural State Sports Network of the 9th Annual Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS. Tristan Harlan here for our next game between Dale and Riverside. Dale able to get the win in the game previously against Woodlawn as they came from behind to win 2-1. Of course, Dale wearing the white, Riverside wearing their maroon, and Riverside will bat first as Dale is the home team as designated by the scoreboard. We get ready to get things underway. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Natural State Sports Network. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button for all games here on the Robinson Invitational. Before we begin, we'll tell you about our sponsor, UAMS. When orthopedic injuries happen, get expert care now. At UAMS Health Ortho Now, they provide fast, convenient care for all your orthopedic needs. From sports injuries to joint pain and beyond. No appointment needed. Walk in for immediate care, get on-site x-rays, and see the best in orthopedic care all in one place. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Don't wait in pain. Walk in today. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. First pitch seen is going to be swung upon. It's going to get down but go foul. The dish is going to be Zane McClure. McClure playing today on the mound, so we'll see him throw a couple baseballs after Dale gets 3 outs. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. McClure behind the count quickly. That one laced, foul. Be up the foul. Be up the hill, excuse me. Beautiful day for baseball here. Robinson High School, Senator Baseball Park. So here's the 0-2 after the foul ball. Watch that one drop outside, ball one. Swung and missed at that one, strike three, and that's how the first out is recorded. Carpenter, the first batter he faces, he will record a strikeout. Eli Woodall will be up to the dish now. Crowds the plate. That one misses the zone for ball number one. Be careful when you're crowding the plate. Risk of getting hit. You can get hit by baseball going anywhere from 60 to 80 miles an hour. Does not feel good. That one also misses. Quickly ahead of the count, 2-0 is Woodall. Woodall playing at right field for Riverside here today. That one shot back our way. It's going to roll. Still ahead of the count, 2-1 now. Carpenter throws that one into the carpet. Woodall. Batters count 3-1. Still room to be aggressive. Watch that one go by for strike number two. It's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out has been recorded after the strikeout by McClure. Swings at that one, and he will miss. Another strikeout is recorded for Carpenter. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Now up to the plate could be the center fielder, Caden Cavazos. That one hit right field. Going to get down. Did he catch it? And he did. Diving effort as the third out is recorded. We head to the middle of the first inning. Still scoreless as Dale looks to swing the bat as we come back. You're watching the Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS. We're back here at the Robinson Invitational, presented by UAMS here on the Natural State Sports Network. Riverside went 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. 2 strikeouts and a flyout for the Dale defense. Leading off is going to be number 6, Mr. White. He's playing at second today. Misses for ball number 1. McClure is going to have a tough task ahead of him as he's facing a team that is coming off a 2-1 victory just less than an hour ago. That one popped back our way. We'll do it again. 1-1's the count. That one floats out of the zone a little high for ball number 2. Claire's got to be careful to keep his control under wraps. Another one goes high. Catcher unable to glove it. White ahead of the count in favor of the batter. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, no out for the leadoff hitter. Swings hard at that one, couldn't find it. Count's now full. The wind has died down just a tad. So here's the 3-2. Swings hard at that one. Right to the first baseman. Trouble fielding it. Gets in a foot race, and he'll get the out. The first baseman gets the out unassisted. That's Emory.
First baseman, number 11, Chase Harris.
Officially ruled a ground out to first unassisted. So now at the dish, it's going to be Harris. Harris playing at first. Hits hard that one right up the middle. Shortstop comes to close, does not field it. Will get into the glove of the center fielder. So that's how the first hit is recorded in this matchup, and it belongs to Harris as he reaches first base safely. So the shortstop will be up to the plate. There's 1 out and a runner on first. Watch that one drop for ball 1. When it comes back our way, ties the count at 1 pop. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. So here's the 1-1. Tries to pick off at first, no avail. Harris was able to get back safely. 1-1 fouled away. Makes the count 1-2 now. That one popped up. Right fielder tracking it, and he drops it. Does not make the play. So runners will be safe at first and second. Tries to take off for third. It'll hold up there. It's the first error of the day by Riverside. And still with 1 out, Harris and Garrett will be the base runners. Harris on second, Garrett on first.
Next up for the Pirates. Left fielder number 2, Harvey Krausen.
Krausen has that one go foul. So we'll do it again. The 0-1, that one misses. Once again, back at the 1-1 affair. That one blows by the zone for ball number 2. Of course, if you're just tuning in, runners on first and second after the error in right. Fouled back to the catcher, 2-2. Of course, Woodall was the one that tried to make the catch and dropped it, which again allowed the base runners to first and second. That one's going to hit him, and now bases will be juiced. The bottom half of the first, if you'd have told me the bases would have been loaded, I'd have told you were crazy. That one, just a bit outside as it hit the batter. We'll do it again. So Thurman, the designated hitter, comes up to the dish. He'll have runners everywhere. And he'll have one out to play with. That one comes back. Strike one. Again, with only one out on the scoreboard that's been recorded, you might want to put your money on a sacrifice. Thurman watches that one drop. Head of the count now, 2-1. One popped up. Right fielder and first baseman tracking it. Oh, and he drops it again. I think they're going to call it a foul ball. So another dropped fly ball, that time by Tucker Emory. So instead of having the second out being recorded, it'll be a 2-2 count to Thurman. Watch that one miss the zone. Curious to see where that one landed. The umpire's in the way of the K zone. Pop back our way. We'll do it once again. So full count. 3-2, bases loaded. Dell with the ability to bring in a runner with a well-placed hit. Another foul ball. Really, that bat has ran to almost 10 pitches at this point. To set the scene with 3 balls, another one here will definitely bring a run across. Bases still will be loaded. And that one finds the zone, and Thurman knew it. Strikeout, and that's how the second out is recorded. Struck out looking.
Next up for the Pirates, number 10, catcher Wyatt Seeley.
Wyatt Seeley will come to the dish, and we'll have 2 outs, no outs to play with, and runners on first, second, and third. That one popped up. Been trouble so far for Riverside, and the first baseman gloves it. And Dale will leave 3 runners, or 3 ducks, on the pond. We head to the second inning, still scoreless in this one. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on the Natural State Sports Network for the 9th Annual Robinson Invitational, presented by UAMS, between Riverside and Dell. Still scoreless, as it's already been a little bit of fireworks on the defensive side of things. Riverside with 2 errors, and Dell with a tremendous catch in right field in the top half of the first to send us to the bottom half. As now we're in the 2nd inning, and leading off is going to be number 11, first baseman Tucker Emory, who had a dropped routine fly ball, a routine pop, depending on what you want to use for your terminology. He's quickly ahead of the count, 2-0. Tristan Harlan excited to be on the call with you. Co-partner Steve Henson took a step away to go get his son Diesel, as that one's going to carry back, and that one is gone. You can kiss them all, Mr. Baseball Man, and that's a home run for Tucker Emory, and the Riverside takes the lead 1-0. The solo shot went over the left center field. And as soon as he hit that one, everybody in the ballpark knew it was gone. That one popped up. Shortstop's going to get under it. He makes the catch for the first out. Edwards, who made the catch. Carpenter, it's his first earned run in this appearance. Hit the barrel of the bat, so we'll do it again. But man, going back to that home run, what a hit. Tucker squared it up, and he kissed that one over the left center wall. That one floats by, and you know he probably wants that one back. So it's Eli Reed, the left fielder. One drops out for a ball. Swings hard at that one. He strikes him out for the second out. Reed had a sword there. He swung it hard but couldn't find the baseball. Lake Wolf comes up to the dish. That one just goes foul up the third base line, so we'll do it again. Hey, if you're an MLB fan, Jacob Mizorowski set the Brewers franchise record for strikeouts in opening day. Struck out 11 in 5 innings. If you've got him on your fantasy roster like I do, you're sure to be happy as that one's hit hard. Left center, left fielder's going to bring it in for the third out. That was Croson who brings it in. So after the solo shot by Tucker Emory, Riverside leads at 1-0. We'll be right back after this. back here after the mid-inning break, bottom half of the second. And Dale comes to the bat, down a run. Misses the zone for ball number one. Leading off is going to be number one, Mr. Krausen, who got the third out. Top half of the second. Swings at that one and misses for strike number one. Of course, Dale trying to answer after the solo shot last half inning by Tucker Emory. That one floats through the zone, strike two. Krausen's quickly behind. And hits the backstop and evens us up at 2-2. I hope you're enjoying opening day for the MLB. Hoping your favorite team's winning. If you're a Cubs fan, that one's fouled back. Cubs fan currently losing to the Nationals in the bottom half of the seventh, 8-4. Runners are on first and second for Chicago. If you're a fan of the Yankees, you saw them win against the Giants on Netflix. That one's roped to the second baseman. Trouble bringing it in. And he won't get the throw in time. It'll be a leadoff single for the moment. Krausen.
Next up for the Pirates, center fielder, number 7, Denton Forsythe.
Shows bunt. That one's going to go foul, so it'll be an automatic strike no matter what. Forsythe at the dish. He's in center. Kind of updating everybody with some scores around the Major League world for this Thursday. Of course, we talked about the Brewers and the Cubs already. The Orioles and Twins deadlocked at 0, bottom half of the 6th. Forsythe still showed bunt, but he pulled it up, hit it. It'll go foul. Will cattywampus its way towards the fence up the first base line. The Phillies are currently leading the Rangers, middle of the second, 2-0. Detroit leads San Diego 4-0. Tried to pick the runner off at first, no avail. The Mets soundly defeat the Pirates 11-7 after the bad showing and the bad start by Paul Skeens. That one gets away. Catcher can't find it. Allows the runner to go from first to second. So Krausen will steal second. Be a 1-2 count. No outs. Runner is in scoring position. A well-placed baseball here likely will bring that runner home. Swings hard at that one for strike number 3. Beats the throw, but the runner's going to go from second to third. So Krausen will be out. Runner will be at third. There will be one out.
Shortstop, number 14, Elvis Edwards.
Elvis Edwards, the shortstop, will be up to bat. That one outside. Shows bunt. He'll lay it down, pops it up, and a third baseman will make the catch for the second out. That's Kylan Chappell.
Next up for the Pirates, second baseman, number 6, Brandon White.
So White will come up as he grounded out to first in his first appearance. 2 outs, runner still at third. They're down a run. Dell swings at that one for strike number 1. Almost gets to the knee of White. That one popped back to the second baseman. Did he get the throw in at time? He did. And the inning will end as the runner from third comes home but does not score. Still 1-0 is our count. Riverside leads it. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back. The bottom half of the third. Top half, excuse me. Got my innings wrong. Well, one's the count. That one misses for ball number 2. Reed, the DH, will be up to bat. He'll draw the walk, and that's how the third inning will get underway.
Just for the Rebels. Number 23. Second baseman. Gage Olson.
Also will be at the dish, or be up to the plate, excuse me. Tries to pick the runner off at first to no avail. Looked like also was showing signs of bunt. Showed again. He'll pull back. Watches that one go by for strike number 1. So the 0-1 also swings at that one, misses. Strike number 2. Quickly behind. Runner is at first. Swings hard at that one and misses again for the strikeout. So his first appearance will end the same way that Zane McClure's did,
Number 6.
by way of strikeout.
Zach McClure.
McClure hits that one on the rope to third base, goes to second, gets the out, and goes to first. Did he get him? And he did. So the top half of the third ends on a double play where Riverside still leads at 1-0. We'll be right back after this. Back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning between Dale and Riverside. Tristan Harlan on the call. Riverside leads at 1-0. That one's popped up. It'll go foul. We'll do it again. That one hit. The wind's playing against it. He'll get down. Did he make the catch? I don't think he did. I'm going to say he didn't catch it, so runner at first will be safe.
Number 3, third baseman, Cruz Garrett.
Tried to pick off at first. Didn't work. Pop back again. Game definitely been slow. It had a little bit of fireworks to start us off, but it's kind of lost its spark. Wind's picking back up. Make sure if you're here at the ballpark, listen to my voice, you can shield your eyes away from the pollen. That pitch does find the zone. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the 1-2 as he tries to pick off at first. Does not work. Garrett at the plate. That one hit right back to the shortstop, makes the play at second, and he gets him out at first. Another double play is recorded. Watch that one go by for strike number 1. Ball gets away from him. Carlson watches that one go by for ball number 2. That one does find the zone as the home plate judge calls for strike number 2. So evens us up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for Krausen. The Dell bats have kind of gone a little bit cold in this one. So he checks. Did not go. So it's a full count. Of course, Dell last game able to come from behind to win it 2-1 against Woodlawn. They're now down 1-0 against Riverside. That one hit right to the second baseman. A little bit of trouble fielding it. Did he make the play? And he did. The third inning ends. Still 1-0 our score. You're watching the 9th annual Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS here on the Natural State Sports Network. After the short break. Top half of the 4th inning. Still 1-0. Riverside leads it here at the 9th annual Robinson Invitational. Swings at that one and misses. Eli Woodall struck out his first appearance. That one goes by, and I'm sure Woodall wants that one back. Quickly behind the count, 0-2. So here's the 0-2 to Woodall. Finds it low. Ball 1. Thank everybody for tuning in to the Natural State Sports Network for the Robinson Invitational. That one's going to find Woodall's elbow, and he'll take off for first base.
Next up for Riverside, number 22, center fielder, Hayden Kabasa.
Caden Cavazos, the center fielder, up to the plate. You'll have a runner on first and no outs. Hits that one over the head of the second baseman. Woodall's going to round second. He's going to hold up. He'll come back. So he thought about making the play, but he'll hold up. He realized the throw just a little bit quicker than he was. So single there by the center fielder.
Next up for the Rebels, number 11,
Have a runner in scoring position
Tucker Emory.
for Tucker Emory. Earlier, the top half of the second, hit a solo shot that has the game's only run recorded on the board. Misses for ball one. Riverside dugout doing the oorahs. Getting ahead of Carpenter. Now they're doing the yeah. Tries to get the runner at second, and he does. The pickoff will work. Woodall will trot back to the dugout as he gets picked off as he was had a little too much of a big lead. One ball, one out. Runner at first. Tucker watches that one go by. Strike number one. Pick off at first once again does not work. Allen pop back. I'll go foul. Cattywampus its way.
To make a lollipop run.
For somebody to make a lollipop run. So here's the 1-2 to Tucker. That one hit right to the shortstop, makes the play. Second, throws it, and he couldn't get it at first. The double play does not come to fruition.
Next up for
So Tucker reaches first on a fielder's choice.
shortstop, Maddox Stone.
So Stone comes up with two outs. Runner on first. Riverside still with a 1-0 lead, looking to add more for some insurance. Stone ahead of the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Another one misses the zone for ball number 4. And runners now will be at first and second after the walk for Stone.
Next up for Riverside,
Eli Reed, the left fielder, comes to the plate.
Reed.
He struck out in this one already. He has a chance to put Riverside in front by a bunch. This is the zone for another ball. A pop back foul. Somebody's going to get a chance to get another lollipop. Pitch misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The dugout wants him to attack it like a shark, and then they proceed to bark like a dog. Pick off at second that time doesn't work. That one hit hard. Center fielder trying to track it down, and he makes the play. And that's how the top half of the fourth will conclude. No runs come across for Riverside. They still lead it 1-0. We head to the break. We'll be right back after this. Back here. After a little bit of a break, the bats have gone cold for both squads.
Number 18, Brian Thurman.
Leading off will be the designated hitter, Thurman, who struck out looking. One's hit hard right up the middle. Thurman will get a base knock to lead us off the bottom half of the fourth inning. Just when you think the bats have started to go cold, Thurman rips one up center and gets a base knock. pop back up. Hits up. Tries to pick off the runner at first, no avail. Runner will take off, but the bunt goes foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at first. That one hit to the shortstop, fields it cleanly to second. Not enough time to make the play at first. Seeley will reach on a fielder's choice. That one hit in between first and second. And it hit the runner, so by rule, he's out. A little bit of confusion between the coach and the umpire. The umpire initially pointed at second, signaled out. Will be out, now officially. I believe when the runner took off, it might have hit him in the foot or the ankle, somewhere in that foot area. And that's what the umpires and coach are discussing. I think that, not sure if they're trying to argue an interference that would have allowed the base runner to go to second safely, or they're just trying to get some explanations going. So after the discussion, it is official. 2 outs. Runner that was on second is out. So Forsyth is up to the bat now. Misses for ball 1. Oh, no, it's a strike. Ball like a ball to me. Then again, I wear glasses and I'm not an umpire. That one high. Might be telling Forsyth to get off his plate. That one flows through. That was a nasty pitch. It had meatball written all over it. That one popped up. No, and he doesn't make the play. It rolls off. He leaped for it, but not able to bring it in, so runners will be at first and second with 2 outs. And Elvis Edwards comes up to the plate.
Next up for the Pirates, shortstop, number 14, Elvis Edwards.
That one hit hard. Left fielder not able to bring it in. Runner's going to turn third. He's making a beeline for home. Third baseman not able to field it cleanly. So now, after the RBI single, we're tied at 1.
Now batting for the Pirates. Number 6, second baseman, Braylon White.
And this is where the Pirates started to thrive last game against Woodlawn. They were down 1-0, and then they rallied to score at least one run, and then they were able to blow the caps off. So White has a runner at first and second. 2 outs. Popped up, likely going to be the third out if it's caught cleanly. And it is. So that's how the third out's recorded. The Pirates, though, able to tie us up at 1 after the RBI single by Elvis. We head to the top half of the 5th, all knotted up. We'll be right back after this. If you're a drama fan, we've got drama for you in this one. It's Dale last inning able to tie us up at 1. Top half of the 5th inning underway.
Number 15, Wolf.
Wolf fouls that one back for strike number 1. It bounces off the carpet for ball 1. Wolf tried to swing that one for the fences, but he misses for strike 2. Steve Henson's here. I'm not sure if he's going to join me or not, but if he is, then you guys will hear his lovely voice as well as mine. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs for Wolf. Riverside's trying to get back out in front. Swings at that one and misses for strike 3, and that's how the first half, or the first out, is recorded in the top half of the 5th inning.
Number 50, designated hitter, Hayden Reed.
That one hit on a rope to first base. He'll make the play unassisted. Quickly 2 outs for the Riverside offense.
Next up for the Rebels, number 23, second baseman, Gage. Also.
That one almost hits the batter. It's Gage Alsop at the plate. So the 1-1. That one hit on a rope in between short and third. It'll be a base knock for Riverside. Also with the single.
Next up for the Rebels, number 6, the pitcher, Jack McClure.
Jose McClure, who's been the starting arm for Riverside, is at the plate. He struck out in this one. There's a runner on first with one out, trying to avoid grounding into a double play. As Dale is starting to find the momentum, at least on the offensive side. That one popped up, catcher tracking it. It hits the stands right beside us. So we'll do it again after the foul. Clear has one out. Runner on first. He tries to pick off the runner. Now they're in a rundown. Oh, and he falls. Well, too much juice on that one. I guess that was the third out. Scoreboard said one out, so I was going off that. So we have back to a break. All knotted up at 1. We'll be right back after this. Forgot to hit the unmute button. So Dale, after tying us up at 1, they're back up to the plate. Watches the first one go by for strike number 1. That's Harris. He's got a single in this one to his name. That one hit on a rope. Second baseman not able to make the play, so it'll be another single for Harris. What a way to lead it off is to get a single to your name as you guys are tied 1-1.
Next up for the Pirates, number 3, third baseman, Garrett.
So Garrett reached on an error earlier in this one, comes up to the plate. Trying to put a baseball deep into the outfield. That one gets by. Runner's going to run from first to second. So he'll be in scoring position with no outs. outside for ball number 2. On a high, quickly ahead of the count, 3-0. So 3-0 to Garrett. Scoots on by for strike number 1. That one hit hard. Shortstop able to make a play. He's going to round third. He's going to run home. Does he beat the throw? And he does. Dale now takes the 2-1 lead after the RBI double by Garrett. This is exactly what we saw in the last game for Dale. They were down. They started getting the bats going, and they were able to get one run, and then another one came in, and they were able to hold on to the lead. They're doing the same thing here, as I just said. One almost hit the batter, 1-0. So here comes the 1-0. One hit hard. Shortstop not able to make the play, and he's going to run for third. And they'll be at the corners with no outs. Thurman comes up to the plate. He'll have runners on first and third with no outs, and it looks like Zane McClure's day is going to be over. Once the decision is made, we'll step away. We'll tell you all about the new arm right here on the National State Sports Network. Riverside and Dale are doing battle. So they're having a meeting at the mound, which is the 9th annual Robinson Invitational here on the National State Sports Network. So while they have the meeting, we'll take a step away. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
All right, we're back to the mound meeting. New arm was brought out. So the designated hitter is at the plate. Be at the corners as Dale was able to get the lead 2-1. Thurman looks to add on to that here. Misses the zone for ball 1. The runner is going to take off from first to second to eliminate the double play opportunity. Kind of started off as a light jog, turned into a full sprint after he realized the catcher had the baseball. Great pitch there, finds the mark. It's 1-1. Catcher able to block that one from coming back here to the backstop. 2-1's the count. That one hit softly. Almost was confused on where he wanted to throw that one, but he threw it the first to get the easy out. So Seeley, the catcher, will come up to the plate.
Next up for the Pirates, number 10, the catcher, Wyatt Seeley.
Seeley, runners in scoring position. First base is free. McClure decides to walk him. First pitch high for ball one. That one floats. Misses the zone, though. Ball two. Another one high, ball three. One more ball will put Seeley at first. And that one's high for ball number four, so the bases are loaded. A double play opportunity could happen here. There's a courtesy runner. Higdon comes in to be the courtesy runner. Hunter Watkins comes in to bat. Bases loaded, one out. Almost hits him. It's ball one. He's going to take off. And look at that. The double play happens. It hit off the mound, went to second, and they got the play at first. So the fifth inning concludes. 2-1 still our score. Dale leads it. We'll be right back after this. Back. Top half of the sixth inning, 2-1 our score. Dale with the lead. Riverside playing from behind the first time all game. First pitch way outside. Ball one. It's McClure, who hasn't had a bad game on the mound. It's a couple of well hit balls have allowed Dale to have the 2-1 advantage. So here's the 2-0. Out one hit hard. Left fielder getting under it makes the catch for the first out. Okay. Just found out we'll have a little interview here. So stick around for that. Finds the zone for strike number 2. Owen hit shallow, high. Ball comes out of the glove. He'll be safe.
Next up for the Rebels, number 22, center fielder, Katie Cavazza.
That one hit. Getting down for a base knock. Special little in-game interview here with Coach. And Coach, you guys got next game. How are you feeling about it?
We're very excited. Very excited to be down here and get to play against some great competition. Beautiful day, beautiful place to play.
Right. Of course, how's the environment been for you guys so far?
Well, kind of started off a little rough this morning. We had woke up this morning thinking we play at 6 o'clock tonight. So I was on the 9th hole when we had to do an audible.
So he's golfing, huh?
Uh-huh.
So what into that? Like you golfing 1 minute and you're like, uh-oh, I got to go get ready for a game.
Well, kind of have to flip gears a little bit. But we made it work. We still had plenty of time. It was around noon, so we had plenty of time. Kids got some food quick and just emphasized not to get sped up or rush anything. We had plenty of time.
Right, so how's the team looking?
Time will tell, I guess, right? We've had 3 games under our belt up in Omaha and played against some of the state qualifying teams, so it was good to get out and get the rust off up there, and hopefully we can improve on our play down here this week.
Right, so what does an invitational mean, something like this mean to you, not only you but your team? I mean, you guys come down, you play a lot of competition from all over. I mean, what's that mean just as a coach and to maybe some of your players as well?
Well, it's kind of fun because a lot of our guys play some summer ball with a lot of guys down here, so for them to get to come down here and play either against them or kind of hang out with them a little bit, it's awesome. And we know that obviously as you go south, safe. Level of baseball gets a little bit different down here, and we're just excited to come down here and play, and hopefully we can compete well enough to get asked to come back down next year.
Right, of course the weather kind of picked up and the wind as well as the pollen has been an issue. So I mean, what's kind of the message? I mean, does the weather come into the message a little bit, just kind of telling your pitchers and your hitters like, hey, be mindful of the wind, or what does that look like?
We'll talk about it a little bit, but I mean, wind's blowing maybe a little bit left to right, or right to left, I guess, here. So we won't change our approach too much. We'll continue to do what we do and see what happens.
So that one's popped up. Fielder going to track it down. He jumps and he leaps and dives, but it couldn't bring it in. Play's not going to be made. Bases are going to be loaded with 1 out. Because earlier the play in center was dropped. Allowed the runner to come home safely. We were tied. And now bases loaded. If you're in the dugout right now, what are you kind of telling maybe your pitcher and your defense?
I mean, that was a tough play there. You got the wind and play the factor, probably move that ball a little bit on the right fielder, and pitcher made a good pitch, and you kind of got what you're looking for. He just couldn't quite make a play there. So I just tell my pitcher to keep making pitches, and we'll make a play behind you.
Right now, on the contrary, if you're on the offensive side of things, the bats, I mean, what are you telling your guys to kind of keep them grounded and level-headed so they don't make a mental mistake?
Well, here's where you got to capitalize. You got bases loaded, one out. Somehow you got to find a way to cross that plate with a tie game here. So there's a lot of different things you can do here with bases loaded, one out. Try to get a ball hit hard through the infield somewhere.
After the quick meeting, again, runners will be all over. Bases juiced, one out. Be Eli Reed at the plate. And here's the pitch. Floats through for strike number one. And, Coach, I know you guys are getting ready to play here soon, but, I mean, with a high-octane game like this has kind of been slow and picked up over the course of it. I mean, how hard is it to keep your guys kind of locked into their game instead of being worried about what's going on right now?
We just told them to be free over there. They went and took some swings in the cages, and we actually hit this morning a performance, get them up early and get them moving around so they weren't sleeping in all day. So just over there getting some swings. Coach Borner's throwing some BP to them, and they're getting moving around. They're probably getting anxious to get going now.
Here's the 1-1 to Reed. That one gets away. Runner thought about coming home, but he'll stay at third. Be another ball. Coach, again, thank you for coming on the headset with me, talking about your team a little bit. But, I mean, what's the season look like so far? I mean, I know you talked about you guys playing a little bit, but, after this, what's the rest of your season look like?
Well, we get home probably early morning of Sunday, and we turn around and play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Pretty good schedule ahead of us, so there's not a lot of rest between now and when we get back home. And then it just goes about 4 games a week, 5 games.
2-1, that one. Thought he checked, but he called for the strike. Evens us up at 2-2. And about how far of a drive is it for you guys to get to the Robinson Invitational?
Well, we actually left early and we stopped at Missouri State, and they were kind enough to let us stop and use their indoor facility. Kind of broke the trip up. Got some swings in. Got a tour of the.
Play not made it first. Runner does come home. 2 outs. Riverside does take the lead, Coach, as you were saying.
So we stopped at Missouri State, got some swings in there, and got a tour of their place and talked to coaches for a little bit and grabbed some lunch, got back on the road. So it was about 5.5 down from Omaha to Springfield, and then probably another 3.5 down here.
Right, Omaha, a notorious baseball city.
Yeah.
I mean, did you take you guys around any trips to see, where the College World Series is played and kind of about the history of that town to the game of baseball? Or did they know about it?
These guys grew up going down there. They go down there every year. It's a special time in Omaha. And usually we're down here actually in the Springdale, Fayetteville area for the Chad Wolf Classic for the first week of the College World Series. So we actually missed that, and we catch the back end of it.
Gotcha. Here's the 1-0. One swung, miss for strike number 1.
The wind's picking up.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. Kind of blowing in now.
1-1, the wind pick it up. That one almost hit the batter. 2 balls and a strike. Well, of course, MLB opening day today as well. Did you guys catch any games as you were making the drive down last night?
No, it was one game last night, I think, right? The Yankees got their game number 1 in the win column, so we didn't catch any games today at all. I was actually watching you guys after we got home from our 9-hole golf outing.
So was you golfing by yourself, or did you go with some of the teammates, coaches?
Yeah, our coaches all went, just 4 of us. And beautiful courses down here. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Cheaper in Omaha too.
So here's the 2-2. That one swung and missed for the strikeout. It's going to be how the top half of the 6th inning concludes. Riverside, though, able to get the lead 3-2. Coach, thank you so much for joining.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Hey, yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Good luck in your game, and we'll
Thank
be
you.
right back after this.
right. Welcome back as we are set here in the bottom half of the sixth. Tristan had to run, so Steve Henson back to take over. Pitcher on the mound for Riverside, Caden Cavazos. 0-2 count, and that one just misses for ball one. That's Forsyth batting for Dale. A 3-2 game as Riverside regains the lead in the top half of the sixth. Scoring at a premium up until the last couple of innings. The 2-2 pitch, high, full count. So now the payoff, low, strike three called. We'll complete the strikeout. The throw down to first as Forsyth not happy about that strike three call. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the sixth. So now Elvis Edwards will bat. One away, bottom six. Dale winners in their game earlier. Trying to get the clean sweep here today and back-to-back. The 1-0, high 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Tied him up. Strike one. And the 2-1 on its way. Went in there for strike 2. As Cavazos settling in here in the bottom of the 6th, trying to close this one down. Now the 2-2 pitch. That one fisted off the other way. Good piece of hitting there for Edwards. As he'll single. Not sure if Edwards having an equipment issues. He was headed down the line. Kind of interesting running there. But one out hit for Edwards. And now Braden White will bat. White fouls the first one off, strike 1. There you go, there's your job. So 0-1 to White. One high, they throw behind Edwards, ball into right field. Edwards jumps up, right fielder bobbled it, but Edwards does not advance. Colin Chappelle out in right field. So now 1-1 to White. 2-1. They throw behind Edwards again, and this time right on him. And safe is the call at first. That was a close play. Braylon White ready for the 2-1. That one high. Now bluff the throw to first. 3-1 to Braylon White. There's our next one up. Valley View Blazers. Mallard North. There's strike 2 called on the outside corner. Count goes full. One away here, bottom 6. Watching the 9th annual Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS. Runner goes. Outside, ball 4. So White draws the walk. And now runners at first and second with just one away here in the 6th. 6th inning has seemed to be the big inning for teams here today. Robinson scored 6 in the 9th. In our first game, of course, we saw Dell put up runs in the 6th in the game before this, and now looks like this is going to be a defensive timeout for Riverside as the catcher will go up. No coach involved in this one, just a quick defensive conversation. And now everybody back to their positions. Runners get their leads. First pitch outside. As Tucker Emory not Tucker Emory. Harris batting. It'll be Chase Harris for Dale. The 1-0 high, 2-0. Now the 2-0, Chase Harris. Outside corner, says our home plate umpire. 2-1. I can help with that. 2-1. This one into the bat to the second baseman. Scooped up across to first. Did he get a foot back on the bag? Umpire says yes. So 2 away, runners advance. And on an appeal here to the home plate umpire. I thought he got a foot back. It was close. Tucker Emory Had to stretch as the throw brought him off the home plate side of the bag. It looked like he was able to drag that toe back to the bag, and home plate umpire agrees, so they'll stick with the call. 2 away.
Next up for the Pirates, third baseman, number 3, Cruz Garrett.
And now Cruz Garrett will bat. Garrett ready. Cavazos brings the first one high and outside. Ball 1-1-0. Opportunity here for the Pirates, trailing by a run. Late in this one, bottom 6. 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0. And now they're going to give Garrett first base here to load the bases up.
Next up for the Pirates,
Interesting decision. And now the Carver Krausen will bat. Krausen steps in as the bases are loaded with Pirates. First one misses, 1-0. Talk about putting pressure on your pitcher. A walk here ties the game. Base hit gives the Pirates the lead. 1-0, low, 2-0. Cavasso struggling to find the zone here. Carlson way ahead. 2-0 pitch from Cavazos. Nowhere to put him. Ooh, a generous outside strike call. Makes it 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit, left side, played by the third baseman across the diamond to first. And that will retire the side, so the Pirates leave the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the 7th. Riverside leads it 3-2. You're watching 9th annual Robinson Invitational on Natural State Sports, brought to you by UAMS. All right, welcome back here to the Robinson Invitational on the Natural State Sports Network, brought to you by UAMS. Elvis Edwards on the mound now for the Pirates.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Rebels.
Leading things off for
50, designated hitter, Hayden Reed.
Riverside will be Peyton Reed. Reed steps in. First one from Edwards in there for strike one. The 0-1, a little high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch fouled into the netting. Nice catch over there in the Pirate dugout. Now the 1-2. And that one in the dirt, 2-2. Now Edwards ready to deliver the 2-2 pitch. And that one nubbed. Third baseman scoops and across to first for the out. One away here in the 7th for Riverside.
Next up for Riverside, number 23, second baseman.
Good play over there by Cruz Garrett at third. Now Gage also will bat for Riverside, looking to add an insurance run or two here. Edwards, first one to him, in there, strike one. Edwards pitching backwards here. His first two hitters, curveball. And he'll bring a little bit of heat. And that one fouled back. 0-2, ahead quickly as Edwards. The 0-2. That one softly hit again. Garrett scoops it up. Sidearm across to first. Two away in the top of the 7th.
Next up for the Rebels, number 6, Zach McClure.
Number 6, Zane McClure to bat. And McClure steps in. As Edwards delivers the first one. That one outside. Ball 1-0. Edwards quickly ready. He'll work with the second. Fouled out of play. As that one will make the parking lot. 1-1. Now the 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1. McClure back in. 2-1 pitch from Edwards. Called strike two. 2-2. Now Edwards. This one popped up high, just on the outfield grass. And brought in by the shortstop behind second base. And that'll do it for the top half of the 7th. We've played 6.5. Last chance for the Pirates as we head to the bottom of the 7th, trailing 3-2 at the Robinson Invitational, presented by UAMS. right, welcome back. First pitch swinging. This ball hit to right. And, nearly tailed away from the right fielder. But caught as Terman gave that one a ride. But first out here in the 7th. Went straight in now from right field. As Wyatt Seeley bats. First one to him, called a strike. Now the 0-1 on its way, and that one loops in for a ball. Cavazos back out there here in the 7th. Trying to lock this win down for Riverside. They lead 3-2. Seeley lifts this one to right. Wind blowing in. It's died a little bit and caught. I believe that's Eli Woodall out there. Makes the catch. 2 away. And now the Pirates down to their final out. First pitch misses. It's Krausen bats. Sorry, Watkins bats. One and 0. This one grounded right side. Second baseman makes the play, flips to first. And that's your ball game as this one belongs to Riverside. A good ball game here in game number 3 of the day as Riverside, the visitors, take care of business, scoring 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 6th. That was worked around runs for Dell in the 4th and 5th innings. And so a 3-2 victory for Riverside here at the 9th Annual Robinson Invitational. We appreciate you guys joining us. Broadcast presented to you by our friends over at UAMS Health. For Tristan Harlan, as well as Avery McMullen on our camera and our producer, Will Watkins, we appreciate you guys joining us. I'm Steve Henson. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for our next one between Valley View and Mallard North.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.